Fighting games are... What are they?
Fighting
Oh,
games.
yeah.
What?
I said the trailer came out last week.
Literally, we start recording and it begins. Give it a second, it'll buff out.
No, for fuck's sakes. Yeah, for my birthday, Comcast decided to make the internet suck.
Yeah. Well, let's see. What are fighting games? Well, for one thing, Nakayama, one of the directors for Street Fighter 6, did an interview, and in that, he said that there's 10 seasons planned for Street Fighter 6.
Oh, shit.
Now, to be more precise, he didn't say that there's 10 seasons planned like overall. He said that when they launched Street Fighter 6, the idea was that they would have 10 seasons of it.
That's crazy. Oh, I honestly not heard at all. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah. I guess to give your internet more time, to give Comcast more time because God knows they need it. FIFA apparently has been in development since 2023. And both Bosch and Yasmin have been like, known things that they are gonna add. Oh, he's gone. Okay then.
Okay, because so often it looks like it's saying I'm back, and then it's actually like, well, but you're back. We're connecting at a rate of about 5 bytes per second.
Nice. So where were we? What was I talking
This is
about?
probably going to be the way it is for the next week or two.
Nice.
It seems that that's just the way Comcast handles things when the power lines go down, is that they just do it like this. Which, I think I've mentioned before, that Indiana is a monopoly state for internet. It has a state-enforced monopoly. Comcast is the only one allowed to set up internet infrastructure here to preserve the beauty of Indiana's, natural landscaping. Never mind that Indiana is one of the least visually interesting states in the union. This place looks like fucking nothing. But anyways,
You need the flatlands and the corn.
God.
But yeah, so what was I talking about when it cut you off?
Street Fighter 6 is getting 10 seasons, which
Okay.
I had not heard. I'm mad at my internet for a lot of reasons right now. But one of them is that I'm really mad it cut off my reaction because I have managed to not hear this. Well, I did see Max upload a video that went Street Fighter 6 for 10 years. But like Max, even though when Max speculates, pretty well is always right. Nonetheless, when Max speculates, I tend to ignore him, right?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that, like, when Max speculates, it's either I've been giving this info, but I don't want to leak who leaked it to me, or alternatively, I really, really want people to not dislike Marvel Infinite, and will and will do everything within my power to try and make it seem like it wasn't a waste of everyone's time and money.
Maximilian has probably spent more money on Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite than Capcom did.
Yeah.
Look, we've all got a Kusoge in us or two that we're like, yeah, this one's fire. I don't care what everyone else says.
Yeah.
And for Max, it's Infinite. I like Infinite, actually. It's fugly as fuck, but I like Infinite. But it is the worst Marvel vs. Capcom since X-Men vs. Street Fighter.
Yeah. And my thing is that, like,
Nonetheless,
if the game just looked ugly, whatever. The roster also sucks. So
yeah, that is the. I'm gonna be honest. I think more than graphics, that's the problem.
yeah,
Because that's what scared off the core Marvel vs. Capcom fan base. Because the core Marvel vs. Capcom fan base, look, certain fan bases have certain rules. If a character is not going to be there, they say no buy. Marvel vs. Capcom fan base, Magneto needs to be there. Doom needs to be there. Storm needs to be there. Wolverine needs to be there. There's a good chance that Sentinel needs to be there, though I think he's more negotiable. If at least those four, Wolverine, Storm, Doom, Magneto, aren't there, Marvel vs. Capcom fans are going to go, what the fuck? This isn't even really a Marvel vs. Capcom game.
Yeah. But that synergy, though.
Yeah. It wasn't even necessarily synergy. It was trying to starve Fox. Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Anyway, so
Street Fighter 6 getting 10 seasons is the craziest shit I have ever heard.
There's even
I'm
crazier
very
shit
happy.
next to this. So,
Okay.
as you'd imagine, Bosch has been planned since release. So was Yasmin, apparently.
Makes sense.
And then Tifa has been a known thing since 2023. Yes.
Sitting there watching for second and going, lol.
Yes.
See, I mean, it's in Fighter to get start hearing a little. But for Street Fighter 6, Lost Fighters only get 10 years before. I don't think it can be a year Street Fighter 6. Can you
I can hear some of it. I'm trying to discern exactly what is being said. I can hear most, I would say. Like it's literally the meat of what you're saying that's getting cut off. Where like the very important information is. Like I heard Street Fighter 6 very clearly.
We may want to delay the FGA by a week.
Maybe. Although I heard that clearly.
Well, of course, now that I've stopped saying anything worthwhile.
Yeah, the Comcast knows they're listening in. They need to sabotage FGA.
So luckily, Discord has a feature where I can observe how much packet loss or ping is going on at a given time. Right now, I can see that I'm experiencing no packet loss, and I'm not roboting at all, am I?
No, you're not.
Okay. So what I was saying was, of all the Street Fighters to get, boy, Street Fighter 6, Street Fighter 5 support.
Yes, it's really good that Street Fighter 6 is the one that's getting it because yeah, like
Imagine Street Fighter 5 with 10 years of support.
oh boy, I mean, there would be no Street Fighter 6.
No. There'd be 8 million costumes for Chun-Li.
True.
If that would have happened, they would have just eventually went, fuck it, and added nude Chun-Li. Just for fucks.
Yeah.
Label it Street Fighter the animated movie shower scene Chun-Li. That's a thing. Because everybody loves to joke about the nude Chun-Li mod showing up on that tournament stream and going, haha, Capcom will never officially support such a thing. And I always have to go like, oh, these kids, they don't remember. Capcom fucking gladly put their label on nude Chun-Li 30 years ago.
I mean, I imagine they'd also add Vega from that scene, and then he'd just be his default outfit again. And it's still called the shower scene Vega.
See, now that would be a hilarious thing for them to do. Completely inverted. Now Chun-Li's attacking Vega while he's in the shower.
Yeah.
She's still throwing a couch at him though. Yeah, so the funny thing here is that we've been going this whole past couple of years of FGA, we've been going like, oh man, what's going to be the season pass? And every time, I think you and I have both had the fear in the back of our hearts of like, please, this character, I'm happy if they come at any time, but please let them get in before the game ends, right?
Yeah.
Because Street Fighter 6, each season only having 4 characters, that's worrying. Because if it only had the same amount of seasonal support that Street Fighter 5 did, that would only be 5 seasons of 4 characters each. And that's going to leave out quite a few characters we like. And I think that's also part of why season 4 is seeing a bit more of a tepid reaction from some people. Is because it's resulting in a lot
Not
of people
pointing
going,
fingers like in the call.
it's resulting in a lot of people going, fuck, that's 4 spots being taken by characters that aren't the characters I wanted. Even if you're fine with newbies, it's like, okay, well, that's so much less space for Vega or Balrog or Dudley
Yeah.
or Sodom.
I don't think he's coming.
No.
I'd be surprised.
I think it's a non-zero chance that Sodom comes back as a waifu.
What do they call her? Scissor?
Sodomizer.
Peg.
Oh, that'd be great. Peggy.
Yeah.
Her match intro, she leaps onto the screen and shouts, "Here comes the pegger."
Yeah.
Mysteriously, she still has Marisa's command grab.
Sure.
Ugh.
So yeah, like how many characters is that? Because like 10 seasons I think is like the very optimistic wager that they made of like, hey, 10 seasons would be cool. But like I don't see, like, even with Street Fighter 6, I don't see it continuing the way that it has gone, the development of SF6 and maintaining the current steam that they have for another 6 years.
Well, it's difficult to say. On some level, I think that's kind of smart because I think we're seeing gaming in the last 10 years of like, how do we advance graphics more than this? And with Street Fighter 6 in particular, it's like, okay, how do we advance the mechanics for Street Fighter 7 from this?
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of in a situation where Street Fighter 7 is like, where do we go up from here? Like, Street Fighter 7, if it came around, I'd pick it up because I love Street Fighter. But I'd very much be going into it with the honest expectation of like, I'm not going to like this more than Street Fighter 6. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah, that's also my thing of like, I don't want 6, like, I don't know. I feel like I feel like I spend a lot of time on this podcast shit talking Street Fighter 6, and that's because like it's genuinely like 2 steps removed from being like the perfect Street Fighter game for me.
And the name of those 2 steps are lack of costumes and throw loops.
Not really. The two,
Really?
yeah, the 2 steps are, well, I guess throw loops, yeah, but like throw loops, I'm championing for the removal of throw loops for other people's betterment. It's like I, I don't usually get stuck in throw loops, and when I do, I just go, oh dang it, like the fucking the let go gambling guy. But
I'm a deranged gerbil when throw loop threat happens. I default straight to jumping. I don't give a fuck.
yeah.
Look, at some point you're not going to guess anti-air, and when you don't guess anti-air, I get out.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
But yeah, like just in general, I feel like the throw loops as a thing are not healthy for the state of the game. It will eventually catch up to them. I feel like.
Yeah, I think there is a valid question to be had of like, can we not at some point figure out some kind of answer to this?
And so yeah,
I will.
that's yeah.
I will observe real quick. Man, the revelation of 10 seasons. I remember when everybody was talking about the leaked list for season 4, and it was Tifa, Vega, not even Vega,
It
Tifa,
was Tifa Vega,
Goken.
Tifa Vega, Goken,
Tifa.
and Hagar.
Yes. I remember hearing that and thinking, oh god, we have so limited spots, we're going to spend one on Goken?
Yeah.
But if we're going to get 10 seasons, then yeah, the Goken could be in season 5. And I'll be like, oh, fuck it. Who cares? Bring in Goken. Who gives a shit?
I still wouldn't like. That's part of my thing of not liking the newcomers. Of like, I don't know what to expect from them, and And roster space is limited, and some of my fucking I need Glob Shido on the roster. I can
Well,
see,
you will get Glub Shido. His name is Goku.
but yeah, like season
Hmm.
4, like just off of the like if you remember, off of the leak list, I said this will be a very disappointing season for me because none of those sound like worth my money. And then the actual season 4 roster was revealed, and I went, hey, I'm not buying this except on sale. So really, when it comes down to it, nothing really changed.
I want to try Arjun, but I think I'm probably also gonna wait till season 4 goes on sale.
I was like, I'm iffy about Tifa, but like whatever. I guess it depends on how they adapt her. I guess like there's other there's other characters I would have wanted to guest instead of her, and even if we're keeping it in like FF7, I mean, fuck it, put in Aerith, she'd be funny, you know?
Isn't half of Aerith's magic just healing magic?
Yes. Well, no. She shoots like magic missiles a lot, but she's also a bow user.
Uh, uh,
So yeah,
I feel,
yeah.
finally they get Elena under control. Here's Aerith. She has Elena's old healing.
Yeah, I mean, Aerith would have been a stance character. She can switch between bow and steel chair.
Get
Uh,
fucked, Armika.
yeah. So yeah, either which way, like that, and then like Yasmin. I saw her with the Karambit, and I went, I don't want a Karambit character in Street Fighter 6 because she's gonna be the same fucking Karambit character from every other game, and then she is.
Hmm.
Like I'm disappointed because they could have done something interesting with the way she uses her knife, or hell, just make it so she doesn't use it all that much, and then when she does, it's very devastating. Like that could have been cool. Nope, it's just smoke from MK12.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I was already not like vibing with her design completely, so it just also being smoke from MK12. Like I can just play smoke in MK12, then I don't need to pay more money.
Yeah. I'm sure Yasmin will be cool. Because Street Fighter 6 generally does not make lame characters, with exceptions.
Yeah,
Lily.
yeah.
But she doesn't interest me. But she was never going to interest me because she's like Lily's like Aki or whatever. Some characters are just not for me.
Yeah.
Arjun, I'm gonna be honest. There's a very good chance Arjun's not gonna be, because I think there's a very good chance that even though he looks like a grappler, I bet Arjun's actually not going to be.
From the description that they gave, he's not gonna be no.
Yeah, my expectation is going to be that his whole gimmick is he hits hard, his attacks will send you flying across the screen, and then he tries to suck you back towards him so he can hit you big and hard again.
Yeah.
So not a lot. Like I mean, even if Arjun is like, I still tend to work well with heavy hitter characters, so I could maybe work hard and make Arjun work. But yeah, none of these characters this season are for me.
Yeah, and
But
then
nonetheless,
and then for me personally, like I just fucking hate Bosch. Well, I don't hate Bosch. I just think he's a waste. Like he to me, like people say that he's always felt like a protagonist character, and I feel like I'm fucking crazy because to me he just looks like a supporting, like he's like the dude running list, fucking whatever, of of a JRPG, which is close enough to what he is. And like I don't think we really need, like the 10 seasons are not guaranteed. Do we really want to waste time and money on this guy? Like, do we want to waste money on fucking uh oh forgetting. Savia? Oh, Comcast might be acting up again.
So yeah, technical difficulties are very much setting in, so we're gonna have to speed run the rest of this news.
Yes. So let's see. Oh, PlayStation Flexi Strike was shown off $200.
As a considerable chunk of money by non-fight stick standards. However, my understanding by fight stick standards, that is a reasonable amount of money.
Well, not reasonable. It is the expected, but yes.
Okay.
Let's see. Hunter and Impact revealed a new character. Dave will die.
Oh,
Any one of these days.
that game's still going?
Somehow.
That game died a death in open beta.
Yes. Like that game dies every week. It is Solomon Grundy in video game form.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Not only that, but
All
also
right.
I'm pretty sure the people who funded it are bankrupt. So
Well,
whatever.
then they're not going to ask for their money back, are they?
True. Okay, Universal and the Immortal were revealed to be season 1 for Invincible Versus.
Okay, I saw that the Immortal released his launch trailer. That's right, he released it. It's a secret trap for Omni-Man.
Yeah.
And I did not see really more than just a couple seconds of it because I clicked on it and I realized, wait, I don't care. But I saw nonetheless people were memeing on it and saying Immortal still looks like a jobber.
I figure it's another flying brick.
He is, yes, he is.
Okay, cool.
His gimmick can't be represented properly in Invincible because his gimmick is that when he dies, he comes back.
Ah, okay.
So they maybe give him a Gil resurrection mechanic, but that's tippity top. That's tops for what they'll do.
Yeah. Okay, then Capcom updated Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. They removed Dark Phoenix.
Yes, and then they added her back by
Yes.
undoing the update. That was fucking hysterical.
Wait. I'm reading the notes. Yes, that's genuinely what they did, huh?
Yeah. Because they were looking over, it's been speculated that it was an AI doing it, but I don't know if an AI would necessarily. But nonetheless, what it was they changed Jean apparently in the coding so that when she dies, the game checks if she has
Higher than
more
5
than
instead of,
5 meters. Yeah, which is
fucking
impossible.
an intern wanted to see a better world.
Yeah, I mean, I can see where that's the sort of thing that you would be looking over the math and go like, "Oh, that doesn't sound right."
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it was equals exactly 5 meters, and I can see where someone would have looking over that went, "It needs an exact number." Come on, what are the fucking odds that it hits an exact number? Perhaps not realizing that 5 being the maximum amount of meters means it's an exact number you're probably going to hit.
Yeah. Then, SNK showed off that they're re-releasing Ninja Masters How Nimpo Cho.
I don't know what that is, but cool.
We played that. It's not Sam Show. Like it's like a mixture of not Sam Show and not Street Fighter. All right, then
Oh boy, yeah, I don't remember.
let's see anything else. Kenshiro, he's on the way.
Yes. I heard the trailer didn't do a very good job of showing him off. Then they released a bunch of videos that were just dev matches. And people went, what the fuck? Kentrell looks way cooler in the dev matches. Why does he look like shit in the trailers?
I didn't watch either.
Yeah, I don't care. I'll get around to picking up Fatal Fury a few years down the line, but Kentrell is the last thing I'm going to pick up that game for. That game so far has featured 5 guest characters, 2 of whom I'm like, yeah, they fit.
Yeah. Then DOA 6 is launching in 2 days.
Oh, the new version. Okay.
Yes.
Have they really said what's being added other than God, did they say rollback?
Jack shit.
Here's the big question. Does it come with all the cosmetic stuff in one package?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything really. rollback is not confirmed. It's not denied either. So it's a maybe still. But aside from
It
that,
would take so much work.
yeah. Aside from that, like I haven't seen any information because the people, like the sources that I would see from only care about rollback, and like there's more to games than rollback. I mean, rollback is very important and very good when when it works, and then there's the times when it doesn't. But
Yeah. Rollback can help give legs, but no casual gamer has ever bought in on a fighting game because they read on the back, "Yo, it's got rollback." And they'd be like, "What the fuck is rollback?"
yeah,
They would assume like, "Oh, is this an ism system? Is this like a groove system thing? I don't know."
yeah, and
I
then
got
like
to get my variation cameos in.
yeah, the
That way
people.
I can build up my moon grid gauge to burst.
I mean, I mean, people would love the rollbackism because people just literally loved the cameo system in Mortal Kombat 12. It's why the game
Eh,
sold all of the copies, and why it's getting 14 sequels.
it sold well enough. 8 million is not an
I mean,
embarrassing number by fighting game standards at all. But yeah, it was not. It was an odd and eclectic pick only for people who are lab monsters.
yeah,
So, which granted, I'm a low level lab monster. So I was like, hey, this is cool. But, anyways, that's enough about Mortal Kombat 1 because I could keep going for forever.
yeah, and then let's see, that might be all the news. Uh, yep, that's all the news.
All right. Hey, if Street Fighter 6, but we are now, okay, I'm going to do something funny.
Yeah,
I'm going to say fighting games were, but also fighting games will. The podcast will end whenever my internet drops.
all right,
All right, now we're in the free territory and we don't have to rush it. So yeah, Street Fighter 6, if they get 10 seasons, which you're cynical about, I can believe it. It's definitely odd, but at the same time, I think that people have been asking for a long time, why do fighting games even need sequels now? Right?
yeah.
Capcom seems to keep their ear to the ground on some things. I wonder if Capcom heard that and were like, yeah, fuck it. Why don't we try that for one game and see if it works?
Yeah, I mean, my thing is just like going by what they have done so far, and the community whatchamacallit, like the way that the community feels currently, or seems to feel currently online at least. Going by that, it's one of those things where like it sold really well at launch. It's doing pretty good still. How long can they keep this up when I'm already hearing a lot of people complain? You know?
Yeah, I mean that's going to be one thing because there are a lot of people bitching right now about the lack of costumes, about the lack of patching. Because there are a lot of people who feel that patching isn't just to fix problems, but the patching is there to turn the game into a different game to keep things fresh for people who play the same game every day of every year.
Yeah.
I know that Brian F has been throwing a big baby fit for quite some time now.
Yeah.
Ugh. At the same time, Street Fighter 6, to my understanding, still has legs. It's like every few months, Capcom announces, hey, another million.
Yeah, I mean, it's a twofold thing because, like, on one hand, once again, like the community is complaining a lot louder, and it gets louder as time goes on. At the same time, you want to know when Street Fighter 6 had the most concurrent players?
Ooh, when?
Ingrid's release day.
Yeah, I was about to say, is it Ingrid's release day? Because I feel like it's Ingrid's release day.
So,
Ingrid,
yeah,
Ingrid's almost going to be like a bike and brick sort of case where she's going to bring in people that otherwise don't care about Street Fighter 6 because they're going to see a cute young woman that has god powers and it breaks the fourth wall with her sense of humor. And that's going to appeal to people who otherwise would look at Ryu and say, "You Kung Fu Man stinky."
true.
At the same time, I think if Street Fighter 6 keeps it rolling with characters that people give a shit about, that could keep it rolling. Tifa's going to do the same thing.
Yeah,
Tifa's going to stop Ingrid's numbers. When Tifa comes in, Street Fighter 6 is going to hit again peak.
probably.
Like, I'm not excited about Tifa. That doesn't change. Tifa's a character that a lot of people care about.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what, if we do get 10 seasons, that makes me a lot less worried about, okay, will this game finish without Dudley on the roster?
Yeah.
If it goes for 10 seasons, the answer is no. If Capcom is like, no, we don't want Dudley, we hate Dudley, they're still going to be skint for characters by the end of 10 seasons.
I don't know, because how many characters would that be? That would be 40, yes, but like
40 characters, and we're not even halfway done.
true.
Now, I think there's still a distinct chance that Makoto gets left out.
I mean, especially with Yasmin. Like, I don't know about you. I've seen some people say, "Oh, Yasmin looks like Ibuki," and I didn't really see many Ibuki moves that she has. I saw a lot of fucking Makoto in there, though.
I didn't get vibes of anyone. Yasmin looked like a new character to me. I didn't get a vibe for anyone, but I'm bad at reading trailers for to see if any character plays.
For me, it looked like she's like she genuinely, the best way I could put it is she looked like a mixture of Smoke from MK12 and Makoto.
She had so much screen coverage for Makoto.
True. But I think that they might have just went, well, Makoto might have not sold well in the previous games because she is Normal's woman. And so what if we give her, like, tuned down Normals, but still good ones? And then also give her actual, like, screen control.
I think people can. I think people can appreciate Makoto as Normal's woman. I think the trick is just simply they've not hit on the right character design for the right visuals for it yet. Because she
Maybe.
looks like Kung Fu Woman.
Yeah.
The thing is, like Makoto, like the version of that character that people will really like is Makoto when she is fucking pissed and way too serious and doesn't understand the cornball world she lives in. And that kind of clashes with her appearance, which is not schoolgirl, but looks like she's 15 tops, you know?
Yeah.
So I think Makoto could definitely land with people if they make her a bit older and make more of her aesthetic be distinctly built around her getting pissed, especially at people not taking Kung Fu as seriously as she is.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, I think if they really want to make Makoto work, they should have Sakura and Ibuki drop first. Because I think Makoto works best when she works in contrast to the other young women characters.
Yeah. Makoto comes in the same season as Karin.
Well, all four of them kind of have contrast because Sakura, Sakura's very kung fu, but Sakura doesn't take things too seriously like Makoto does. Ibuki's all like, I'm a master natural ninja, but I don't want to be. I want to go just party.
Yeah.
And then Karin is ha ha ha, I'm better than you.
Yeah.
I mean, we've never had all four in the same game. We came close to 4, Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5, but 4 was missing Karin and 5 was missing Makoto.
Yeah. And this time we'll have none of them.
The thing that I think would be awkward about, the thing that I think would be wild about Makoto is Makoto, so much of her game design is built around the fact that she has the world's slowest, shittiest walk speed. So movement with Makoto is very much built around dashing. And Street Fighter 6 and 5 both kind of don't have that much character variation in terms of walk speed.
Yeah, I mean the only like variation that I can think of is that if memory serves, Akuma has the fastest walk speed.
Mm-hmm. And Geef's dash is pretty crappy.
Yes.
That's about it. Now, oh god, what just occurred to me?
What?
If they do Makoto in Street Fighter 6, they'll probably give her a full-blown DJ style screen clear drive parry dash, drive rush.
Yeah.
She'll probably have that. That would 100% be a Makoto thing. But having really good dashes in exchange for bad walk speed has always been her thing, so it just makes sense.
Yeah. they just completely fucked the model up. Like it just it doesn't like she animates like a cartoon character. Like they just turned her into a fucking ferret for the end for the full screen dash.
I I would love for her to have a ridiculous smear frame look for her whole Drive Rush. And if she's playing against any character the game classifies as a zoner, let's say Gaia or JP, they'll put in a special effect where whenever Makoto does it, the character has sweat for a little bit, an extra amount of sweat just rushing down her face.
Yeah.
Hmm. Now, for Street Fighter 6 characters that you've wanted, like Ingrid was your Hail Mary, other than
I
the
mean,
obvious joke Hail Mary of Virgil Bernstein, right?
yeah. I mean, Ingrid was not even in the running because like, what do you mean? That's like I genuinely thought it was more uh likely for Rugal to be added to Street Fighter 6 than Ingrid. I figured she was locked in the vault forever.
So let me ask you, who's the opposite of your Hail Mary? Who's the character that you want, and you're like, yeah, there's no way. If Street Fighter 6 goes on for like 4 or 5 more seasons, there's no way Street Fighter 6 ends without this guy here.
Hmm. I mean, that's difficult to answer because there's a lot of characters that I want that are like, well, we've already answered. Like, you know, we put a crumb out in regards to this character, so we don't need to put them in the game.
Yeah. Like, I'm not asking for ROG with Street Fighter 6. I love
Yeah.
ROG. I feel like this.
Oh, hey, Tapa. Oh, yes. Yes, it did. All right. Well, I suppose with that, then fighting games were.